Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. First video in around a week. I've been away, I've been on a little trip and it was really nice. It was a welcome break from work and all that stuff. Met up with some friends, which was really nice. Had a great time. But unfortunately back to reality, back to work, which is never good. But there we go, never mind, we've got to pay the bills. So yeah, we are back on the videos. Now I literally have not played this since the last video that I made, so I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit rusty. I've already pressed the wrong button various times and I can't really remember where we are. Now I know that we had to sort this field out because we desperately needed some hay, so that's why we are just doing a little bit of windrowing for now, and then of course we'll have to bale that up. Aside from that, I don't think there is too much we can do in this month. Obviously we recently bought the new harvester, which I'm very much looking forward to using when the time comes, but that's not going to be for a little while yet. So yeah, I think realistically probably all we've got to do is get this sorted out. We'll make ourselves a TMR mixture for the buffalo, and then as long as the other animals are okay, we will probably just progress into the next month, and then realistically we may not even be in that month for too long either. So yeah, I haven't had a look on Mod Hub yet. I need to see if there are any new updates or any new mods that we can use on the game. So if there are any good ones which have come out in the last week, please let me know. If not, I will have a look after this episode anyway. So it looks like we've got a nice amount of produce there by the dairy, so of course we'll be waiting for the best time to sell that. So once we do get into January, that's what we'll be doing. We'll just be having a look, seeing if it is the best time to sell any of our goods. And of course we recently put down this large sawmill here with a lovely big capacity of 140,000 litres, which is lovely. So it will be nice to see our first bit of produce from that as well. It will be interesting to see, is it going to produce 3 pallets like the old one did? Is it going to be more than 3 pallets? Who knows, but it's going to be good. And of course we do have our trees right here just to our right, which we planted probably 4, 5, 6 episodes ago. We've had a growth stage on the oak but not on the other ones yet, so we are just waiting for them to grow so we can be self-sustainable on the trees as well, which will be lovely. So we're just going to fly through this right quick, make sure everything's okay, and then we will get on into January. Lovely, there we go then. That's that little bit there done. Shouldn't need to mow this one anymore, as technically we said we weren't going to do this field anymore, but needs must. It was a little bit of an emergency, so we'll get that unloaded, and the partial one as well. Lovely, there we go, nice. So we've got a few bales there, all helps. So if I remember correctly, the constructible is not very far away at all. That is very close, so that should progress into another stage, if not the finished stage next month, which will be lovely. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, because it's been going on for a while, to say the least. But That should be all we need for this month. Let's just dump that there. We'll get out and check on the buffalo. The game has been sort of jittering a little bit. I don't know if it's too noticeable or not. They've got enough food to go through the night, so that's fine. We will leave them as they are. So yeah, I don't know if it's noticeable. Hopefully it's not, but I'll after this I'll have to do some updates and whatnot, just make sure everything is running as it should. So anyway, let's rest. We'll call it a day. We'll get into January, and there's a tractor already over here. Well, we'll have a line of tractors. I'll see you in January. Right, let's have a little look then. If I remember right, the January is a very good time for quite a lot of stuff. So barley, that can go. We've also got, no, we're not selling those. The oat we will sell though for sure. No, slurry, we do need that. Got a little bit of sorghum there. Well, we'll just keep that for the chickens, I would say. Lots and lots of straw, but we'll be keeping that as well. Wheat, that will go. And wood chips, yes. We need to get ourselves a bucket because I dumped it all over the ground. So it's going to be wood chips, wheat, it's going to be oat and barley. So yeah, that's okay. There's a few bits there, so we'll have some money coming in, and we are actually saving for a piece of land. We want to buy plot number 8 next, but it's currently the wrong time for that because we want to wait for the farmer to put a lovely little crop in. So let's see how this is getting on. Ooh, I can see a big door has gone on, so presuming it's going to want some wood for another one. How are we? Oh, 5,000 litres of planks long. Really? What, for a door? What about these? So they produce loads, which is fantastic. They've got no grass, but they've got loads and loads of meadow, so that's fine. So I'm not too worried about that for now. So let's just hop down onto the forklift and we'll see how that sawmill. Oh yes, so this is nice. Very, very nice. So we've got a good amount there overnight. We've got some wood chips, which I completely forgot about, but we have got 4 lots of wood beams, which is great. And it's already started on the next lot as well. So yes, that is good. That's what we were looking for. Right, okay. So while we're over here, let's just see how these sheep are getting on. Yeah, they are okay for the moment, which is fantastic, and they've actually produced a very good amount as well, which is good, because we're going to get a spinnery soon. All these things on the list, they are most certainly building up. Right, so what do we want to do first? Well, let's have a look, see if we've got any planks long for them to be cracking on with. I'd say we've probably only got 1,000 litres or 2 to give them for now, but at least it would be a start. So, yes, doesn't look like we've got a lot. We're not too far away there. Okay, well, we'll not worry about that for now. Right, let's get hooked up to this trailer because we've got lots and lots of stuff to sell, which is great. We'll we're gonna have to dump some out of the blue trailer because we're gonna need that as well. Let's dump this out now because this isn't big enough to hold all this anyway. So we'll just dump the rest out of there, and then we'll use both those trailers to head over to the farmers market. Right, so the wood chips are out. We'll fill this up. We should be able to get a very decent amount with this. Can't quite remember how much we got, but we'll soon find out. So wheat. So that needs to go. Oh, that's going to be in 2 loads actually. Well, we might as well just do all the wheat now then, I would say. So lovely. That's going to be a very, very nice income. And again, any that's left over we'll save for the chickens. So that's pretty much going to fill up both trailers with wheat, which is actually really, really good. So let's just double check where was the best time to sell the wheat. Was it the farmer's market or was it somewhere else? So it's actually the grain mill. Oh, we can tag that from here. Well, that's handy. Lovely, and that's not too far away actually, so yeah, that's really good. That's going to be quicker than the farmer's market. Wonderful. Let's go over there and we'll boost that bank balance. You know, other than the tutorial on day one, I don't think we've sold here before. I really don't. I'm pretty sure this is new for us. So we just drive through here. Obviously, we'll do the front trailer first. Can't get a very good view of that. Not without the camera going crazy. We'll have a go on the second one instead. There we go, that's a little bit better. So as both of those trailers were at 100%, that obviously means there is a little bit left in the silo for the chickens. But most importantly, look at the bank balance. That was at 111,000 when we started. That is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Nice. Lots of money from wheat, which is great. And of course, we got all the straw from it as well. So we'll head straight back, we'll get loaded up again, and then we'll head back and see if we can get over 200,000. Right, okay, so we've got 57% worth of barley and 66% worth of oat. We've left ourselves a couple of thousand litres for the chickens, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but they do go through it fairly slowly, so I'm not too fussed. Nice, another £11,000. And we'll see what we get from this as well. Is it going to put us over the 200 mark? It's going to be very, very close. Oh yeah, easy. Lovely. Really, really good. Happy with that. And of course we've got the wood chips to come. And the wood chip is worth a bit. It's worth £1,600 per 1,000 litres. I think we might have about 20,000 litres or so there, which will be lovely. And of course we've got the 3 newest pallets by the sawmill as well. So we need to buy a bucket for the telehandler before we do anything else. Anything in the sale? No, not really. That is nice though. I do like looking at these machines. We don't really get to see them every day. Yeah, that is nice. Anyway, we need a telehandler tool. That's what we need. Okay, so that is the only bucket. Well, that's what we'll get then. Lovely. We'll buy that. Great. So I'll head back to the farm. We'll jump in the telehandler and we'll pick up our new bucket. So we're just on the way back to the farm now with the brand new bucket. Pretty nice really. We've had a little bit of experience with buckets when we had our front loader, which was a very nice machine, but we have sold it now. So this shouldn't be too bad, and it's not a massive amount there anyway. So I've already positioned the tractor and trailer there. We'll try and get it all in the black one if we can. Hopefully it doesn't get mixed up with this grass that's sitting about too much. I don't know if that will affect it or not. No, the wood chips are taken over there, so that's fine. Okay, so I'll just get this thrown into the trailer right quick, and then we'll head off to the animal dealer. Of course we do need to pick up the little bit which is sitting at the sawmill as well, so we'll have a decent amount here, which will be really, really nice. And I have been thinking, because we do want to buy that piece of land at some point, which 184,000. I also want to know how much this is. 100,000. Okay, I'm half tempted to try and save up enough money to get both of them in one big hit. That would be a very, very nice addition to the farm. That would actually be everything on this side of the river and the train track, which would be nice. And then obviously after that we can start expanding even further out. But yeah, if we could potentially get both of those and a spinnery maybe. But yeah, that's something to work towards for sure, most definitely. So anyway, I'll just get this loaded up, won't take too long, and we'll see how much it all comes to. go. So we've got just under 25,000 litres of wood chips, which is really, really nice. The ones from the sawmill there did go in the front one, but that's not the end of the world. That's not too bad. So I believe, I'm sure it is this one that we tip in. We are, yeah, we've got the trigger coming up there, lovely. So this is going to be the small load first. It won't be too much, just under £5,000. This is the one that we are most interested in. Here we go. This is going to be very, very nice. A free byproduct from the wood, which is lovely. Oh yes, that's really, really good. And it keeps coming, it keeps coming. Great, nice. £35,000, perfect. Okay then, so I was just wondering really, like do any of you guys that are watching, do you play any other games? Now obviously I've seen a few content creators, Dagwin being one. He's released a video or two of Farming Simulator VR. I was just wondering if you've given it a go yourself. Is it any good? I mean, from the video that I saw, it looked pretty good. I haven't played it myself. I barely find enough time to play this one, so I don't think I'll be jumping on that one anytime soon, but I think it looks quite interesting. So I was just wondering if any of you guys had played it, or do you play other games in your free time, any other simulator games, or any games really, console, PC, anything. Let me know. It's always interesting to know what sort of games are out there. Obviously some people find some hidden gems that you never heard of and they turn out to be amazing, so it would just be nice to know really. So lovely. Right, let's check the buffalo now, because as we know, overnight they do go a little bit crazy and eat all the food, and of course we need to keep on top of it. So it still looks like no long planks have spawned yet, which isn't good. I'd like to have got that underway if possible. But yeah, see, they've only got 2,000 litres left. That's just insanely quick. It is so quick. Right, so I'll quickly make a TMR mixture. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have got enough. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have to check that, because I don't know if the silage that we made a couple of episodes ago has fermented yet. It's going to be close. So we have got 2 or 3 bales on the orange truck over there, so worst ways we can make a partial mixture. But yeah, I don't know, it might be a little bit too soon. It's this green stack here. Let's see how they're getting on. Please be fermented. Oh, they are, yes. Nice. Okay, well that is very, very good. So I'm just going to throw these on by hand really, really quickly, because you don't need to see another time lapse of me in the telehandler. So we'll use these ones up first. So these ones on the front here, they are all silage. So we'll just chuck these in. I'll do this right quick, and then we'll move on to the next job after that. Right, so we have pretty much managed to make 100% mixture there, which is lovely, and we've just got the 1 hay bale left. So that's nice. That's worked out really, really well. So we'll just quickly get these fed, and then we'll take the orange truck down to the sawmill. We'll get that loaded up with the wood beams, and we are also waiting for the best time to sell the fabric, which is on the low loader just out there, because as we found out, the playground does need fabric. So we're waiting for the best time to sell that, but luckily that step isn't yet. Okay, so that's left us a little bit in there, which is perfect. Alright, so let's just get over here a little bit. In fact, I'm not going to take the orange truck. There is a green trailer that's down by the sawmill. We'll hook up onto that, and we'll load them up onto that, as that is there already. Right, so we'll just throw these on that trailer right quick. And I have just realised the smaller sawmill, which is down here, it does look like it's got some planks long by it, which is great. It might only be 1,000 litres, but even so, that'll be enough just to get them going. I mean, I do find it hard to believe that they need all those just for one door, but maybe it's not for one door. Perhaps it's for something that we can't see. So yeah, whatever it is, we'll get it done, because I'm looking forward to using that shed. And realistically, obviously, I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, those sheds, they cost a lot of money to make, etc, 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 they take forever. they do cost a lot of money, obviously, but it's quite fun building them. And also, if you have a sawmill, a good sawmill like this, and you do have a cement factory, it's not terrible in the sense it actually wouldn't take that long. But obviously, because we've let things run empty and we've ran out of trees and whatnot, like that has been a big hold up, like waiting for 1,000 litres or something for about 3 episodes. So yes, it does cost a lot, but I do quite enjoy the process of building it. And yeah, obviously now we've got the sawmill and the cement factory, I don't think it's horrendous. It's okay. So I have absolutely no idea how much the playground needs. I've completely forgotten, but we will find out shortly as soon as we get these delivered. And once we come back, we will just take care of those planks along as well, and we'll get those delivered to the constructor. Lovely. Okay, let's turn that off because we don't want the battery running out. That'll do fine there. You shouldn't leave the wrong vehicle. Yeah, you shouldn't leave the forks like that for sure. That is rather dangerous, but it's a good job it's just hit us here. So let's go off to the playground and we'll see exactly what's going on. This episode's a little bit of a catch-up episode, but we'll get on top of things again, no problem at all. Right, here we are then. Let's get these sold and then let's see exactly what's going on. Nice, £42,000. Planks long, loads of them. Oh, planks long and planks. Okay. So it actually didn't need wood beams for that step, but you'll know it will need some again. Yeah, we've got loads of them, so that's great. That's just going to keep ticking along. And we can actually see the front of the ship here. That is starting to take a little bit of progress, which is great. Nice. A lot of extensive framework going on there. That's clearly where all those wood beams have gone. So yeah, that's not too bad. Right, we'll just get this turned around. Oh, bit too quick. So we'll just take care of a few things. Obviously, the constructor will do need those planks. The sheep and the goats, they're going to need some grass, so we'll just do those right quick, and then we may well go into February. We'll see what's what, but there's probably not too much more we can do. Right, so we'll just drop the bucket off and attach to the forks, and we'll go and grab those planks long, and then we'll need the forks for the grass bales anyway, so that's not too bad. So for now, I'll just leave this here. I know the yard is an absolute mess. I've been saying it for a little while now, but as soon as that constructible is sorted out, we'll rearrange all the sheds. All the sheds will have their very own purpose, and it should be a lot more tidy, because at the moment it is just a nightmare. Right, so it was just this 1,000 litres, unfortunately. But there we go. That will keep them going for now, and by the time we get into the next month, hopefully a few more would have spawned. So I'm just going to drop this off right quick, and then I'll sort the grass bales out with the various animals, and then we will progress. So I'll just do a quick time lapse, and I'll see you in February. Okay, nice. So that is all the animals fed. Lovely. So before we progress into next month, I do just remember there was a very, very good suggestion in one of the previous videos, and I just want to try it out right quick. So we seem to have some problems on this field with GPS. The worker just does not want to do it, and I think it might be something to do with the goat pasture here. being a little bit too close with the field. I think I have sort of accidentally joined them up somewhat. So all we're going to do, we're just going to separate it with a little bit of meadow here. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we'll give it our best shot and we'll just try. Obviously this is coming out a little bit dead at the moment because of the time of year, so it looks absolutely horrendous, but once it grows it will look okay. And we are literally, we'll make that bigger, we're literally just putting a little row here. And yeah, obviously as it's mixing with the weeds it looks very hard to tell what's what, but once it's grown that'll look fine. And yeah, it's just to separate it a little bit, just to try and sort that out so we can use GPS on this field again. So yeah, I mean that there is clearly separate. We'll just make sure we get it all. Is it gonna, yeah, so that is definitely separate from that lot. We'll just try it up here as well. We might be a little bit close in some sections here perhaps, so we'll just give it a little bit, and hopefully when that grow that will that'll make that line look rather obvious. And we might just be a little bit close here as well. Right, so yeah, I mean it looks terrible now. Hopefully it all makes sense. We'll see. So let's hop across. We'll get into February. That is all we need to do. Let's just double check this. Make sure we did do everything that we wanted to do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We'll just check the chickens. I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, they do go through that rather slow, so they are perfectly good. Lovely. And did we check the sale? Yeah, we did. Okay, great. Let's get into Feb. Ah, there we go. So the sheep barns are full of wool. We need to sort that out. Nice trailer. That's very nice as well. No good for us at the moment though. Best time, where are we? Feb. So, oh, we have got a few bits. Mushrooms, chili peppers, garlic, lettuce, although that automatically sells, that does. Oyster mushrooms again. Yeah, okay, nice. Well, we're not going to do all these right now, but we know we've probably got about £100,000 worth all in to sell there, which is lovely. The messages up there are going absolutely crazy about the spawn point, so let's get in the telehandler. We're just going to have to take care of that as we are over here. But I mean, it's definitely welcome. It's definitely welcome for sure. So in fact, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this by hand real quick because I just want to get them in here out the way, and that's going to be rather awkward with the telehandler for sure. So I'll just do this right quick, go and do the other one as well. Nice. Well, when the time comes to get the spinnery, we're going to have a lot of fabric to make for sure. That's really, really nice. So I'll just, let's visit it. It'll be much easier. Yeah, that's going to be really nice once we've got that sorted out for sure. Let's visit that. We should have, oh, we've got a floating bale, and now we're stuck. Yeah, perfect. So we won't be selling this as a raw material anymore, because as we know from our little test that we've done, the fabric is worth good money. So now that we have progressed another day, we should have some more planks long spawn, which will be perfect. Have they made any progress with our 1,000 litres yet? So they've used it all. Oh, look at that, it's 4,001. That's really, really annoying, that is. So really it's going to be 5,000 litres. Yeah, that's just, that's silly, it really is. So back into the telehandler. Oh, look at that, more wood beams, wow. They are absolutely flying through. That's nice, very, very nice, but we don't need to sell them just yet, as we've recently been. So what have we got over here? Are they going to be planks long, or are they going to be wood beams? So they're wood beams. We'll just pull it out the way, make sure there's nothing else to spawn. But this is good. This is going to speed up the production of the playground somewhat, because we are now producing a really, really nice amount of beams. Lovely. Is there? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. and I'm sure the other one would have spawned some, as that was extremely close before we rested. So we're going to have at least 2 lots of planks there, which is very, very good. Right, so I'll just run up to the other one, grab that right quick. And there is our other lot of planks long as well. Pull this out of the way, see if there is anything else to spawn. It's either going to be more planks long or some wood beams, I would say. If it is wood beams, that'll be nice, because that means we've got 6,000 litres sitting around to go to the playground. So we'll just wait a second, see what spawns. Come on. Yeah, wood beams. Okay, lovely. So we'll get these up here. That snow is coming down rather strong. All the roofs are covered. It looks pretty nice, actually. And off in the distance there, up in the trees and the mountains, it looks really, really good. Right, so I took those. Great. So just out of interest, we'll have a look, see if anything has been put on those other fields. No, doesn't look like it, does it? Yeah, so they're cultivated, they're ready, but there is nothing in them at the moment. But we really, really would like to buy those for sure. So, yeah, lovely. Okay, they got a nice double application on them, but they're not ready just yet. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.